Buddha Pujemi Dhamma Pujemi. Wait for it. Sangha Pujemi.
Why do you honor the attributes of the Buddha? Because the Buddha has 9 cardinal attributes. Now you have recited them.
Can sit down.
Arahant Samma Sambuddho Vicha Charana Sampanno Sugato Roga Vidu Anodara Purisa Dhammasarati Sattha Deva Manusana Buddho Parova. These are the 5 noble cardinal attributes, the nine noble cardinal attributes of the Buddha. Every Buddhist should know. If you do not know the Buddha's attribute very well, you cannot penetrate your mind into the attributes of the Buddha very well. When you rightly understand the meaning of the 9 attributes of the Buddha, you are able to penetrate into the sense of the Buddha and observe the Buddha and honor the Buddha. In the same way, the teaching of the Buddha is composed of 6 attributes. There are innumerable attributes of the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha. But these 6 attributes are the cardinal attributes of the teaching of the Buddha. Every Buddhist should know, rightly understand the meaning of this Dhamma, the teaching of the Buddha, as 6 attributes, so that they can penetrate their mind into the sense of the Dhamma, the teaching of the Buddha, which leads into the cessation of suffering. In the same way, there are 9 cardinal attributes of the Sangha, the order of the Buddha. The Sangha, you know, the Sangha is the Sāvaka, the son of the Buddha, which was ordained as a monk. Sometimes we use the word monk for the Sangha, but the word Sangha is better than the monk, because every Buddhist understands what the Sangha is. So this Sangha also has cardinal 9 attributes. Every Buddhist to know, so that they can penetrate it into the sense of the attributes of the Sangha, and pay respect to them. So these are the 3 noble Ratana. They are Buddha, the omniscient Buddha, Dhamma, the teaching of the Sangha, and the teaching of the Buddha. And the Sangha, the order of the Buddha. To rightly and deeply understand the meaning of the ninth, the sixth, and the nine attributes of the Buddha, the Dhamma, and Sangha, you have developed kusala, meritoriosity very much, which leads you to the cessation of suffering nibbana. But now, to make it short, the Buddha summarized his teaching of 45 years in 3 points. What are 3 points? Sabba papasa akarana, kusalasa upasambada, sajita priyodapana, edam buddhana sasana. The teaching of the Buddha, he himself has taught for 5 years, is summarized by himself in these 3 points. Sabba papasa akarana, not to do any evil. Kusalasa upasambada, to do every good punya kusala, to purify one's own mind. These are the exhortations of the Buddha. So, if you refrain from doing evil, then the first teaching is fulfilled. If you develop meritorious deeds such as dana, sila, bhavana, then you have fulfilled the second point of the Buddha. The last point, purification of mind, is the most important point of the Buddha. Because if your mind gets defiled, the mind is not purified. It becomes evil. Then evil mind leads you to the evil actions and evil speech, kaya kama and vadi kama. Then you are sure to be in the four states of the whole state, paya, maya, traitan, pyeja, yudhya. If your mind is purified by refraining from evil things and by fulfilling punya, good things, then your mind will be purified from defilement. Then you have attained the purification of mind, which is the most important thing. So to purify the mind, you have to practice dana, sila, bhavana, giving, concentration, and also practice of meditation. That's why you need to practice meditation. Either samatha meditation, concentration meditation, or vipassana meditation, insight meditation. Samatha meditation is the cause of deep concentration. Vipassana meditation is the cause of attainment of Magga Phalanyana in Nibbana. So everyone who wants to get rid of a suffering should register the four foundations of a mindfulness. They are the mindfulness of a physical phenomenon, the mindfulness of a feeling or sensation, the mindfulness of a citta, and lastly, the mindfulness of a Dhamma. If you are able to be mindful of any of these four objects, then you are able to attain Vipassana Jnana, insight knowledge that realizes anicca, dukkha, anatta, impermanent, suffering, and no soul, no self nature. When the three characteristics of nama and rupa, body and mind, are thoroughly realized by insight knowledge, Vipassana Jnana, then you attain Vipassana Jnana one stage after another. After the last stage of Vipassana Jnana, then you attain Magga Jnana, first knowledge, and through Phalanyana, fruition knowledge, which leads you to the cessation of suffering, Nibbana. And Nibbana is the cessation of suffering. All dukkha, all suffering ceases here. So you become happy, peaceful, and the cessation of suffering. So may all of you practice it. The three types of punya, dana, sila, and bhavana, and attain Magga Jnana, first knowledge, and Phalanyana, fruition knowledge, and attain the cessation of all kinds of suffering, and attain Nibbana.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.